Hi, good day to you, Scorpio. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. This is your reading for the 21st of July. So take what resonates with you, leave what does not. If the reading's not resonating with you, kindly look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. So I'm actually doing readings for reversals as well. We're doing past, present, and future, Scorpio. So let's see what is it in your situation. What is it that you need to be aware of and what's going on for you? So let's see here. Past, present, and future. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Star in reverse. Got Five of Wands in reverse. Aquarius energy coming through here. Four of Cups in reverse. Death, Scorpio card. Your energy could be a fellow Scorpio person. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, this seems to be the theme that a lot of situations are seemingly upside down right now for many people, and we will see what is the message that we have here for you with regards to your situations. What is it that you need to know for yourself, and what is the best guidance that you can get within these situations? So let us see here. So your first card is a Ten of Cups not Ten of Cups, sorry, it's a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And this is generally about, some of you could be facing family issues at the moment where there could be quarrels with regards to your inheritance or money issues, where it's very difficult for you to keep good traditions. Here, there's a lot of old ways of thinking that is becoming very stifling for some of you. Some of you are needing to relook at how you are doing things and maybe look at how you are interacting with other people in your situations. So there's a lot of this negative energy that is flowing around here for you, Scorpio. Some of you might also be having an Aquarius person in your space. This is also a sign that some of you might not be feeling so optimistic at the moment. There might be you feeling as though there's a lack of opportunities for you. You could be feeling very let down by other people. Sorry, I just need to grab some water. Sorry, viewers. Some of you might be feeling very let down by other people. Some of you might also be having a little bit of self-doubt with yourself, and but you must also realize that if you are going to have a cynical attitude about things, you cannot expect things to be different if you are the one that's being cynical, if you are the one that is not being positive about what is going on in your space, in your life at the moment. You got nobody to blame but yourself if you are being the person that is not having good hopes and good thoughts for yourself. We see that some of you need to also be very mindful of not just your attitudes to yourself, but also your attitudes towards other people. Some of you could also be in situations where there's a lot of misunderstandings. There could be a lot of quarreling, a lot of bitterness that is arising. Some of you could be having issues with legal problems. But also with all the stressful drama that is happening for you, it's important that you do not allow yourself to get caught up with other people's drama, allowing your situations to unfold for yourself. Don't be too trusting. Don't be too naive when it comes to other people. It's important that you allow yourself to find your truth in situations and not falling in line with what other people are saying to you and just trusting their words. Do your own inquiries about matters. It's important that you also have your own truth about situations here. We see that some of you also need to be very careful of being in a situation where there's been a lot of extremes, where you need to also realize that you do have some choices here. You need to either take a chance and make a move for what it is that you want, or you're going to just shy away and stay in a situation of loneliness or become hedonistic in your behavior. That's a very strong likelihood for some of you that, instead of facing what you need to face, you're being all grumpy, you're not getting your own way about things. So you are being very hedonistic when it comes to what it is that you want. So you need to have this awareness with yourself that you're not carrying this energy with yourself. You also have to be very careful that You know that even though there is change that's supposed to be coming towards you, some of you could be looking at this change with horror. Some of you could be thinking, oh, this change is just going to be so depressing. I don't want to make these changes. I'd rather stay stuck in my situation. But you need to realize that no matter how unpleasant things is, you do need to allow yourself to transform and to change rather than to be stagnant in your situation. You know, this is a time where you really need to allow yourself to be very brave, to see what is the stuff that you are made of, you know, and not just giving in to fear. And it's so easy to give in to fear in your situations and to say, you know what, I don't have what it takes to succeed. I don't have what it takes. And and things are not working out my way. And you feel this need to just give up with your situations. However, it is important that you realize with all of this drama that you are facing, that you are having some truth with yourself. It's very important that you just don't give into situations and say, okay, this is it for me. I'm not going to move forward. It's also very important. Let me grab me some tissues here. Sorry. It's very important that you also allow yourself to have common sense. It's very important that you allow you have some common sense when it comes to your financials. Try not to be living above your means. Try to be more responsible when it comes to your cash. And if you have any financial settlements like alimonies or wills, or even dissolving a business partnership, be very mindful of your situation. Also, try and be careful with how things are being distributed and how things are being shared. And you never know when an opportunist might be around to take advantage of your situation. So I know that this reading seems to be very dire, but obviously some people are going through some very dire situations. And it's not always just about having this happy readings all the time, but also about looking at some of the traumas that some people are facing, some of the difficulties that some people are facing. So we are seeing that some of you could also be dealing with somebody who you feel is a very promiscuous person, a very faithless lover or partner to you, and that you might be feeling like this person's just taking you for granted. So some of you just might be the victim of somebody who is just taking things however they want to. Some of you could be involved in some kind of an affair, and it could even be some kind of a love triangle. And you need to be very mindful of not getting caught up in some kind of a difficulty. And you could end up, feeling very disappointed in love in these situations. So you got to be mindful of what it is that you are getting yourself involved in. Very, very, very intense energy here, Scorpio. It's so hard. Like, doing this reading is actually very hard right now. So now I'm actually looking at this and I'm saying that, you need to also, look at yourself and start, and maybe not be so proud or stubborn, and maybe look for where you can get some assistance, or also realize that there may be a delay in your good fortune, and you need to have some patience with whatever is happening in your life, and not to become somebody who is just a difficult person. There is good fortune for you, but it's like something that is being delayed, and you need to look at your attitude. Maybe it's because of your attitude that things are being delayed. There's like a lot of frustration. There's a lot of complications that you might be dealing with. You might be missing phone calls, or people are not available to see you, and this impatience is just not working for you. So maybe it's time to calm down a bit, not be overly hasty or rude to other people, and also not be too sensitive yourself and get easily offended. But also right now, maybe not be so hasty in writing things down and sending nasty messages and being that kind of a person, because there's a lot that you need to take stock of that's going on in your situation, and reflect on what is going on in your situation. So Scorpio, I hope this has given you the guidance that you need. Please remember to like, follow, and share. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care and goodbye.